Hello students, how are you? I hope you all are well. As you have already read the poem Amanda written by Robin Kellyn, today we are going to discuss about the questions based on the passages. The first passage is here. Don't bite your nails, Amanda. Don't hunch your shoulders, Amanda. Stop that slouching and sit up straight, Amanda. Here, Amanda's mother is rebuking her and she's denying her not to bite nails and to bend her shoulders and also saying to sit in a straight posture. The first question from the passage is Amanda is getting instruction for what purpose? What is the purpose that Amanda is getting instructions from her mother? The answer will be Amanda is getting instructions as a part of her upbringing. Her conduct and manners are getting refined for future purposes. Upbringing means the treatment the parents gave to child, and she wants to refine her posture. That's why she is giving her instructions. Second question, give a synonym of hunch. Here hunch means bend. The answer will be bend. The third question, what does the speaker of above lines instruct Amanda in the first stanza? What are the instructions given by Amanda's mother? The instructions are here. Amanda is getting instructed for biting her nails and sitting lazily with her shoulders bent. Here, Amanda's mother is rebuking her and she is saying her that don't bite her nails and don't sit lazily and don't bend her shoulders. The third question is which poetic device is used in the third line? Literary device is in the third line is alliteration. Here you are seeing in the words stop, slouching, sit and state. S is frequently used. That's why there is alliteration. Now we come on the next passage. There is a languid emerald sea where the sole inhabitant is me, a mermaid drifting blissfully. Here Amanda is not happy from her mother's words, and although she is not speaking anything to her mother, but she is imagines herself and she wants to be a mermaid and wants to swim blissfully in a emerald sea in green color sea. The first question is here, why are these lines given within brackets? यहाँ पे क्वेश्चन पूछा गया है कि जो लाइन्स है उनको ब्रैकेट्स में क्यों दिया गया है. The answer will be these lines are given within brackets because they reveal the inner thoughts of Amanda. Brackets are used for visual contrast between what Amanda is saying and what her mother is instructing. यहाँ पे जो brackets है वो अमेंडा के इनर थॉट्स को हाईलाइट करने के लिए दिए गए हैं कि ब्रैकेट अमेंडा जो है एक्चुअली क्या कह रही है और उसकी मदर उसको क्या इंस्ट्रक्ट कर रही है. द थर्ड क्वेश्चन, व्हाट इज द रोल ऑफ मरमेड हेयर? मरमेड का यहाँ पे क्या रोल है? आंसर विल बी मरमेड इज ए पार्ट ऑफ अमेंडाज फैंटेसी इन हर ओन क्रिएटेड वर्ल्ड. As mermaid sails in a sea carelessly and effortlessly, similarly Amanda longs to do so in a place where she is all by herself. Here Amanda wants to live like a mermaid in a sea and wants to sail there peacefully, carelessly. And the fourth question is, what is the fourth question? Here the fourth question, which word in the extract means opposite of sorrowful? Sorrowful का opposite word क्या है? तो blissfully is opposite of sorrowful word. Now we move on the next passage. Don't eat that chocolate, Amanda. Remember your acne, Amanda. Will you please look at me when I am speaking to you, Amanda? Here again Amanda's mother is rebuking her and she is denying her to eat chocolate and she is also giving warning about her acne. The first question from this passage is why is Amanda not looking at the speaker? Question है कि Amanda जो है speaker की तरफ ध्यान क्यों नहीं दे रही है? Answer will be Amanda is lost in her own thoughts and is paying no attention to instructions being given to her. That is why she is not looking at the speaker. Amanda is in her own thoughts. That's why she is not looking towards the speaker. The second question is here. Find the word in the extract which means same as consume. Here the word eat means same as consume. The third question, the speaker is so worried about acne. What does it show? यहाँ पे जो स्पीकर है, स्पीकर कौन है? अमेंडा की मदर. वो एक्ने के बारे में बहुत वरीड है. ये क्या दिखाता है? Answer will be speaker being worried about acne shows how much importance is given to physical beauty in a household. Amanda is prepared for The unforeseen future, natural experience such as acne is also taken care of at any cost. यहाँ पे जो है ये बताया गया है कि फिजिकल ब्यूटी को कितनी वैल्यू दी गई है और किस तरह से अमेंडा को फ्यूचर के लिए तैयार किया जाता है कि वो अच्छी दिखे और उसके फेस पे एक्ने नहीं होने चाहिए. द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, which word in the extract means the same as to gaze? Here the answer will be to look means the same as to gaze. From the passage the word look means to gaze. Next question, I am an orphan roaming the street. I pattern soft dust with my used bare feet. The silence is golden, the freedom is sweet. In this passage Amanda wants to be an orphan. She wants to live alone from her parents. She wants to wander in the street and she wants to make design from the bare feet with the dust. The first question is here, how come silence is golden? Answer will be, silence is shown golden using the poetic device metaphor. By making silence golden, the poet is estimating the worth of silence. For Amanda seeks peace and calmness which is absent in her reality. यहाँ पे जो है साइलेंस को गोल्डन बताया गया है क्योंकि यहाँ पे साइलेंस की वैल्यू दिखाई गई है. अमेंडा अपनी लाइफ में साइलेंस चाहती है. गिव ए सिनोनिम ऑफ रोमिंग. रोमिंग मीन्स वॉन्डरिंग. द थर्ड क्वेश्चन, व्हाट इज अमेंडा अप टू इन द स्टैंजा? अमेंडा को स्टैंजा में कैसे दिखाया गया? अमेंडा इज अगेन टेकिंग रिफ्यूज इन हर इमेजिनेशन. हियर शी विशेस टू बी एन orphan away from her nagging parents. Amanda wants to roam aimlessly in streets and draw patterns using just her bare feet. As I told you, Amanda here wants to be an orphan, wants to live in the street and wants to make design of the dust. The next question is here, what poetic device is used in the stanza? The poet uses metaphors such as orphan, silence is golden and freedom is sweet. As I have told you earlier while reading the poem, silence is golden and freedom is sweet is metaphor. Next we come on the next passage. Here, I am Rapunzel, I have not a care. Life in a tower is tranquil and rare. I'll certainly never let down my bright hair. Again यहाँ पे अमेंडा जो है इमेजिन करती है कि वो एक रेपुंजल की तरह एक टावर में अकेला रहना चाहती है और वो कभी भी अपने बालों को नीचे नहीं गिराएगी और वो किसी भी प्रकार की कोई डिस्टर्बेंस नहीं चाहती है. तो फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन फ्रॉम दिस पैसेज, डज अमेंडा लिव ऑन ए टावर? क्या अमेंडा टावर में रहती है? आंसर विल बी नो. अमेंडा स्टेज एट हर प्लेस. हियर शी इज इमेजिनिंग herself to be Rapunzel who lived on a tower. The second question, why will Amanda not let down her bright hair? Amanda is aware about the story of Rapunzel. In the story of Rapunzel, all the mishappening and misfortunes are brought to her by letting down the hair. That's why Amanda wishes to live alone and carefully without any disturbance. As Rapunzel जो है एक कैरेक्टर है स्टोरीज से और यहाँ पे बताया जाता है कि रेपुंजल जो फेयर टेल में एक कैरेक्टर था और वो एक टावर में बैठी तो उसने अपने बालों को नीचे गिराया और वहाँ से कोई उसको बचाने के लिए चला गया. तो वो अमेंडा जो है रेपुंजल की तरह टावर में रहना चाहती लेकिन अपने बालों को नीचे नहीं गिराना चाहती. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, find from the passage a word which means the same as serene. Serene means here tranquil. Tranquil means shanti, calmness, peace. Next question, stop that sulking at once Amanda. You are always so moody Amanda. Anyone would think that I nagged at you Amanda. इस पैसेज में यहाँ पे अमेंडा की मदर अमेंडा को वॉर्न कर रही है कि डोंट सल्किंग एट वन. सल्किंग मीन्स बी डिस्टर्ब. And you are always so moody Amanda. Anyone would think that I nagged at you Amanda. The first question from this passage, is Amanda really sulking? Answer will be, Amanda is not sulking. She just doesn't care about instruction given to be as she is lost in a world of her own. इसका मतलब है कि अमेंडा जो है वास्तव में डिस्टर्ब नहीं है लेकिन वो अपनी मदर के वर्ड्स की तरफ अटेंशन नहीं दे रही है. Why does second question, why does the speaker care for others? स्पीकर जो है दूसरों की केयर क्यों करा है? द whole poem revolves around the aspect that how one is presented in a society. Speaker doesn't wish to be regarded as a nagging parent in the society, so Amanda is expected to put up a happy face all the time. अमेंडा की मदर चाहती है कि वो एक नैगिंग पेरेंट्स के रूप में ना बने और लोग उसको जो है ब्लेम ना करें कि वो अमेंडा को बार बार रिब्यूक कर रही है. द थर्ड क्वेश्चन, गिव द वर्ड फ्रॉम द पैसेज विच मीन्स सेम एज अनस्टेबल. अनस्टेबल मीन्स moody means same as unstable. The fourth question, what poetic device has been used in the first line of this stanza? The poetic device alliteration has been used in the first line. Words step and sulking start with the same sound as the word s is again s letter is repeated here, that's why there is alliteration. Okay students, I think all things are clear to you, all questions are clear to you and have a nice day.